What's going on, YouTube? It's okmall, and I'm back with episode 13 of our Arna Electromancy build. In today's episode, we will be going up and taking on the Manticore. Super excited, but also super nervous that we're not going to be able to take him on. As I mentioned in our last episode, I will be grabbing up the ear guards so that we can get a little bit more control res. The skeletons can immobilize us in place, and that will be a very bad thing to happen. Outside of that, I do have a skill point to spend. As I mentioned before, we're going to be growing up Dash. It's going to be a way to get rid of or get away from the enemies if they get too close. In the future, however, I will be trying to get the rest of the Electromancy skills, as well as get a couple other things. Probably Hard Target to help us against the archers, and under Magic Mastery, grab up Dissipation, and probably go down to Still of Reflection. Now, that is a lot of level ups. I got 3 points here. I've got, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more levels? That's insanity. That's absolutely insanity. But if we look at our ground, make sure there's nothing here to loot. Again, I got money on me right now. We got these books to sell. We have to go down to Bryn and grab up a couple of items. And then once we get those items, we can head up to the Rotten Willow, accept the Manticore fight, and go and take them on. But at any rate, I'll meet you down in Bryn, and then up into the Rotten Willow. Okay, our first stop in Bryn is to sell some books. Just make sure we read all of these. Oh, we did not read the Geo Treaty. There we are. All right, y'all. Our next shop up is for Renard. Let's take a look. We need to find a Crawler's Eye. Beautiful. I'm going to grab that up, as well as probably some enchanting scrolls. So hear me out. I kind of screwed up. I sold the ear guards. I had to go through some old footage to make sure because I couldn't find it anywhere. And yes, I sold the ear guards. Big mistake on my part. I'm going to try to get these enchanted, these 3 pieces of jewelry with control res if I get lucky. That one's got energy. And block power. Lame. Okay, so that didn't work in our favor. The only other thing I can think of is to buy a helmet that has control res and go that route, which, let's be honest, it's probably going to be the route we take. The only other thing I can think of is to head on down, and I'm also probably going to grab up Spider Blood Flask to deal some caustic and poison damage to the Manticore. Merge my purses together. Pick that up. All right, next up, let's talk to Burn. See if he's got anything for us. Okay, we got open bastinets, which gives us 20 control res. It looks like a pot helmet, which gives us 25. I think in this case, probably the pot helmet. So drop, grab up the pot helmets. Toss that away, put the pot helmet on. All right. Not quite what I wanted to do, but we had to do what we had to do, right? Where did I drop stuff on the ground? Where's my little trap at? Spider Blood Flask, there it is. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and merge our purses around. Drop. And I'm just gonna drop one of these. Reorganize. So from the looks of it, we have healing salve, we have 2 splints, elven mud, 2 vivifying, 1 Gwinnels. The mead probably won't be coming with me. Spider Blood Flask, handful of amber, Crawler's Eye, and that's gonna be utilized for the quest to save Venomous. So we're gonna be making a potion. I got 2 Stardust just in case. I'm not too sure if I want to use the Stardust or Alquid for maximum energy. Both have their uses. This one might be more effective since I don't want to backfire, and I can't stand still to reduce my backfire. So I think this is going to be the more appropriate route. But we'll see. I might change my mind. I might use this when we get up there. Who knows? Let me head up to the Rotten Willow now, and we'll get ready to tackle the Manticore. All right, well, now we're up to the Rotten Willow. Go ahead and head inside. Laukri's gonna tell us, hey, got a task for us. just keep on clicking through his dialogue until we accept it. There we go. Now this is going to take us up over here to the Manticore. We'll head up. We will steal or take the Venomous Book. Meet back here in the Rotten Willow. Give it to Laocre. Give him the appropriate items. And have him craft up the potion to save Venomous' life. Alright, we just discovered Venomous' camp. Let's go ahead and grab his book up. Get it read. And we'll head back to the Rotten Willow. Alright, we're now back in the Rotten Willow. I brought the Mind Wart from outside. Got that handful of amber and that Crawler's Eye. And you'll see why we need them in just a sec. Found this book at the camp. Just click through his dialogue until I can talk to him about stuff. There we go. So we know what the ingredients are. Petrified Wart, or Petrified whatever the heck it was. The Blooming Sanity, and the last one is the Eye of Many-Eyed. There we go. Now he's going to go ahead and craft that potion up, and the 3 items that I needed are now out of my inventory. Talk to Laocre. He's going to lead us into the basement. And that's it. Now we just need to rest up for like at least 5 hours. Obviously going to rest up more than that to get us a full night's vigor. All right, now we're fully rested. I did bring along an enchanting scroll from Manshire. We got energy restoration off on our helmets. I at least wanted to get it enchanted. And let's just double check our inventory. So we have the 2 Stardust. Essentially what I want to do, I want to start off with Stardust. And depending on how the battle goes, if we're running out of energy, once this runs out, we will then pop the Alquid. Go that route. If we don't struggle with our energy, cool. We'll probably pop another Stardust. We do have the Spider Blood Flask to throw at the Manticore. Outside of that, my biggest worry is just trying to keep my distance away from him. We don't want to get caught in a situation where we have to go toe-to-toe or get hit at all. Elven Mud. I'm going to pop that if our vigor goes down, so that way we can maintain having energy restoration. Plus that fatigue res is really nice. Outside of that, I hope we're good. I really, really do. Our control res should be pretty solid. 32%. That should be plenty. Let's go down and talk to the Laocre real quick. He should be finished with the potion. There we go. Now, for the love of God, don't drink the potion this time. I've drank it so many times, chat. Not this time. Right click and go down to throw it, not to drink it. All right, we're now at the Manticore fights with our Electromancer. Freaking awesome. So, as always, let's kind of go through our character sheet here. We did go basically full willpower, popped into Vitality. I probably would have gone for Perception had I had 11 points in Perception, but it was either Vitality, Agility, or Strength, so I can get something at the level 15, and I sure as heck wasn't going to use Strength. Didn't really need to go into to Agility either, but it was between Perception and Vitality, had to go for the Vitality. Moving on to our actual character here, we're not really too worried about our damage per se for our melee. Accuracy is 85, crits. Like I said, this isn't the major parts of our build. Skill energy cost is 75, while our spells are 50%. They are basically non-existent in terms of their energy cost. The cooldowns are down to 60%. And I have been wondering just how good this is. 12 round cooldown is pretty good. If I do say so myself. Moving down, we have 14% for health restoration, 56% for energy restoration. Protections are 8. Dodge is very low. I don't want to get hits. We did have to get more control res, so we don't get locked in place by the Manticore or by the skeletons for that matter. Pain resistance 50, fatigue is 50. Physical res 15, 20, and 30 for our resistances. Crushing, otherwise we have 0 pierce and 0 rending. We're not very defensive. We do have some shock resistance. you know, that's what it is. Magic, we have, again, this was higher at one point in time, but it's no longer that high. We have, with 139% magic power, miracle chance is 20, miracle potency is 60. Backfire went up. It's just what happens when you change out an item for something else. So what that means for us is, excuse me? 9.5. Well, it's gonna go down anyway. We're gonna be popping the this right here, Stardust. But 9.5, 14.5, 29. I didn't think it rose that much. That's unfortunate. Well, what you gonna do, right? Hopefully I don't kill myself. All right, moving on over to my abilities. I only went into 1 point for stabs for Hail of Blows. Otherwise, nothing else there. Survival, nothing. Warfare, nothing. Athletics, we did get dash. We have disengage. For magic mastery, we have seal of power, seal of finesse, precise movements, seal of insight, lingering incantations, and thaumaturgy for some miracle chance and miracle potency, as well as any miracle that is performed will help us decrease our backfire chance. So hopefully, at the very least, we crit enough to decrease our backfire chance. Moving on, armored combat is nothing, and then electromancy is the last. So we got the jolt, impulse, residual charge, short circuit, static field, and chain lightning. Now, I've been trying to go through some scenarios in my mind as to how to get this started. What I would like to do is perform a jolt until, hopefully, he has enough stacks of the resonance to then perform impulse. I need to get close enough to perform impulse once. All I need to do is change resonance to impulse. That's a better overall, that's a better debuff basically. And then I would like to apply static field to him. Wait for that to rack up to 5 times so that we can decrease his shock resistance. And then we can start hopefully stacking more damage. Now, ideally, I would like to keep the resonance stacked on him the entire fight. Can't guarantee that's going to happen, however, but I'm hoping for it. Moving on, we have a Electromancer staff with cooldowns. We have the Electromancer mantle with physical resistance. Battle Mage gloves with energy. We have a Velvet cloak with magic resistance. Topaz ring with block. The golden ring with energy restoration. These would have been, I would have swapped these out, mind you, had I had the money for it. Restorative pearl necklace, obviously energy restoration there. Energy restoration on the pot helmet. Had to get the pot helmet to increase my control res. We have a court mage belt with nature magic resistances, as well as -5 backfire plus 10% magical power with crushing. And the soldier boots, again, would have swapped them out for court mage boots had I had the cash. And I probably could have done that because I do think I had enough money, but I digress. I also brought a couple things here that I didn't initially say I was going to bring. So I had a viewer ask me if throwing water would be a good idea. So make the enemy that you want to shock wet. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Decrease his shock resistance. We're going to try this a little bit later after, and I have to remember to do this. I am a very spastastic player. I could possibly completely forget all about this. But apply static field, wait for it to rack up to 5, right? Decreasing his shock resistance. Then throw a bottle at him, decreasing his shock resistance even further. And then hopefully short circuits, chain lightning, see how much damage we can rack up. But that is the plan. Now, do I know if I want to use Stardust right off the bat? No clue. Maybe we just kind of wing it a little bit. Pop it maybe towards the middle of the fight. We'll see how it goes, because when we first pop it, it will decrease our pain. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. And is there anything else in my inventory that I need to worry about right now? Food? Yeah, I should probably eat up. Then we should probably drink. I'm just gonna drink out of here. So does it matter? I don't think. No, I have 2 things of water. All right, I think we're good to go. At least I hope so. Well, I mean, here goes nothing. All right, we just gotta do it. All right, little Manticore boy. Yeah, die, you monster. You flippin' monster. So the first thing I would like to do is that. He's gonna summon his baddie. Okay. Now I'm gonna try it right now just to get him impulsed. Excuse me? How did that not hit you? That is quite upsetting, actually. Is it because his body's more over here and I have to be in a certain location? I'm probably gonna use okay, we're still out of range, which is good. Alright, now we're gonna have to dash away. How can I get all of you to get zapped? Only one of you are gonna get zapped, right? 2 of you, okay. No worries. Okay, we got him zapped. Take a look, he's gonna do Primal Ether here in a second. I'm thinking, Chad, I'm thinking. I'm gonna try number 9. Maybe we get lucky and it goes in the right spot, but of course, why would it? I am probably thinking we should go for the Alquid, but let me continue doing damage to this guy. I need to get him closer again, but I would rather have my energy levels increase before we really start tackling him and changing resonance to impulse. He's gonna do that next. He backfired, that's cool. Let's just apply him with that again. 18, I'm just gonna keep on racking this up. What's my backfire at, 4.5? I honestly thought he was gonna die. I feel like that's not gonna hit him. I'm gonna do 0. Okay, 5 turns of that. Okay. 15. Let's, let me extend it. Shock resistance, 40%. Fantastic. Right where I want him to be. Right next to me. Oh, he dove away! No kidding. Shock resistance, 50%. Not as much as I was hoping. But he's only got one stack of wetness, so it's only a negative 10. Okay. He jumps right next to us. We need to dash away. There we go. He's down to 89%. I really want to move this over to Impulse, but I'm just afraid that it's not going to work. It'll work right now if I do it. It should. He's red. Change that to Impulse. Oh my god, what perfect timing. There we go. Now it's Impulse. I gotta hit him. I gotta extend Impulse even more. Impulse, there we go. Start doing some damage. But it also increases cooldowns, which is fine. 8 turns. 8 turns. Go up. Go over. %. It doesn't matter who I attack. 25% chance of backfire. I'm gonna do it. Take the risk. And then I'm gonna pop the Stardust. We need to decrease backfire right now. What's his next move? Summon more skeletons? 14 right there. I need to dive away. Hopefully he doesn't jump at me. He's gonna use laser beams next. I'm gonna attack the skeleton. Hopefully they stay next to each other this next round. I think they're close enough. I think. Could be wrong. 0% chance of backfire. Let me start taking out some of these skeletons. He's 67%. Okay, that skeleton's dead. 18. The good news is he can't heal. Let's make sure we're not in a bad position here. I can still dash away if need to. He's got 15% or 15 stacks, which is good. 54, 77. I was hoping that would work. It did not. Take a look at them. I'm gonna slap him number 0 again. Try to get those immobilizations going. Good crit. Let's heal. Okay, I think it's time for me to dodge away from this. Move down. Inspect just to make sure. I can't dash. I can dash up. 100%. 100%. He also backfired just now. Did more damage to himself. There we go. Took out 2 skeletons with that. Okay, I'm in a bad spot. 5 turns, really, really bad spot. No fucking way he did! No way, dude! And I'm immobilized. Woo! Oh boy. I am stunned for 2 turns. It is time to dash the fuck away. Oh, fantastic. You just moved right to me. Just where I wanted you to be. Exactly where I wanted you to be. Lovely. Are you gonna do the next move? Good, because I'm gonna throw this at you. Hopefully it doesn't remove my stacks. It sure the fuck did! Maybe that was a bad idea! Okay, that was a bad idea, chat. All that work and then I threw it all away. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. We'll take the hit. I can live with this. He fumbled. Okay, we did damage. Get that static going. Backfire 0%. Just slap him with it. Do as much damage as possible. Oh, he moved to the wrong spot. Damn it. Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to dip. And then move back to here. Ooh, that was good damage. 22% HP left. 4 turns of static. Oh, that's static field. Need resonance, my guy. Oh, he's down, baby. Let me do one more hit because I think he has to be at 15%. 12%. Okay. Make sure I'm in the right position here. I should be able to hit him from there. Right click, throw. Bam, baby. Woo! We did it. We did it! Woohoo! Venomous, you're fucking welcome, my guy. Oh, let's go. Heck yeah! All right, I'm glad, I'm happy. Like, I made a couple mistakes throughout that, but all in all, I'm pretty satisfied. I thought I had enough control res. Apparently, I did not have enough control res because I got impaled in place, and that almost killed us, chat. Oh, well, let's head back to the Rotten Willow. Let's turn this quest in. All right, we're back. Yes, we found it. Keep listening. The essence definitely helped. Transformations. Make sure that you don't click too fast, otherwise you'll keep this and lose all your reputation. But here you can have it. There we go. We got 6,000 gold and a skull. Freaking awesome. Now, before we end today's episode, there's one more thing I gotta do. I'm gonna head back to Bryn. So this is where Venomous is located. He's actually down here in the docks. I'm gonna actually leave so you guys know exactly where I'm at. It's this little inn here. But anyway, we'll head back inside, talk to Venomous. How you doing, Mr. Venomous? Cool, give me a drink. Keep listening, so happy. He gives us Venomous's talisman. I almost said tablet. Now I'm thinking, I mean, I don't really necessarily need 5% energy restoration if I can gain negative skill energy cost, negative spell cost, because I'm only losing 1 cooldown duration. Now we do lose, I technically lose 7 energy restoration, but we're also getting 20% experience, so it will help us level up a lot quicker. So I want to go ahead and use it. He even told us where a place, Sacred Ruins, is located. So what I'm going to do, slap that on for right now, take a quick gander into our skill sheets. What is 31% spell energy cost? Absolutely ridiculous. Cost 1. Let's choose 3 energy. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Okay. And we also have a lot of cash. So now we're back up to 10,000 gold. I gotta look into what I want to replace. I might want to replace these rings and the boots. I don't know if I can afford it all, but 10,000. We have 10,000 to work with. I don't want to do it for the rest of this episode. I'll do it at the start of next episode. We'll kind of figure out what is more valuable, boots or rings, either or. Outside of that, though, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. Super exciting stuff now that we beat the Manticore to death. Glad to see it. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this channel with your friends and your family, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye!